Good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey day 335. So last 11 months I continued this self-talking journey with full energy, full josh. So sometimes what is happening in our life, we are trying to do something really good, but yes, on the way some problem challenges is coming and we are stuck and we are like a common man. But we have to be remember all times that 80-20 Pareto principle. 80-20 Pareto principle, that means 80% things what we are thinking in, that is not productive, that is not help us to grow in life, that is not help us to reach our destination when we actually want to reach. So we have to be give a shape to our thought process, to our belief system, and the attitude. We have to work on our attitude, and it's possible only when we develop the awareness. So body, soul, mind, this is the three pillar. Actually each and every day in morning time, if we spend some time with our body, soul, mind, actually it's help us to transform our life in a actually it's 1%. Each and every day if we wake up in the morning in a mindset that I improve myself 1% better in comparison of the previous day, each and every area I develop a giver mindset. That means I how I contribute to the society, how I give my level best to the society. And actually each and every day I think that what I can do better. Most of the time what happen, I our thought process is something depend on others, as we have some expectation from others. Actually what happened, when this expectation is not met, we are somehow upset, depressed, and that is the normal human behavior. The 80-20 paradigm principle, in this principle, this is very common. But if we identify ourselves, then and we can and just take a pause and just write down what we want to achieve and work for that. And we have to be just stop our overthinking. We have to be improve our action. And for that, the strategy what I follow in my personal life, and the way I deal with the negative situation, and I refer few story that is really helped me to motivate myself. And in tough situation I am just refer all those story and try to apply these things. And one of the story, what is my favorite story, that is the story of a balloon seller, or the balloon seller who selling his balloon in a fair, or the balloon seller selling different color of balloon, red, green, yellow, orange. And when the balloon seller is selling his balloon in the fair, and when he found that his balloon selling is goes down, what he did, he just released a helium filled balloon to the air. When all the child see that one helium filled balloon is flying in the air, they all attracted to get the balloon, and they all come to the balloon seller, and suddenly the balloon seller are selling is goes up. So in this way balloon seller basically selling his balloon, and one day the balloon seller just find that one curious child took his jacket from the back. And when the balloon seller looks back and found that at one child, he is asking, is it possible that the black balloon also is sky high? On that time the balloon seller smile and reply back to the this particular curious child, yes, child, it's possible that the black balloon also is sky high. It's not about the color of the balloon, at least, but inside the balloon. So similar like balloon, or in our life also, it's sometimes we are thinking that we are not smart enough, we are not confident enough, we are not capable enough. Actually what is important, that is our right attitude, right mindset. Actually, right attitude, right mindset, that actually help us to fly high, achieve our dream life. If only we develop this right attitude, right mindset, if we practice it every day and we make it ritual, uh, discipline, dedication, determination, all we know that these three things is required. Success recipe actually to become a success, it's a combination of all these, and actually if we prepare a good recipe, it's not possible. If we suppose I want to prepare a chicken recipe, so if I buy a fresh chicken, it does not mean that the chicken I will prepare, it's a exclusive in taste. And for that I have to cook with love. We have to be give the all the proposition, all the ingredient I have to give in proper time. So that is important, and it's possible when we learn these things and we continuously doing these things. And if I have not patience, if we not love my work, then it's not possible. So in our life, whatever we want, we can achieve these things. But yes, what is very very important, that is that is our continuation, that means patience and the learning attitude, that is very very important. And सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग, sometimes we are not giving a try. Actually most of the time what we are thinking, what people think about us. So most of the time when we just are thinking too much, that means what people think, if I fail, that fear of failure, that's why we not able to take steps. But I think each and every time, if we audit each and every day, if we audit ourselves, and if we identify our strength, weakness, opportunity and threat, actually the way the big organization, they are cross monitoring these things, that it is called the SWOT analysis. Is most of the time we are working for an organization, we are a part of this how we help to grow the company. But in our life, I think we also do the same thing. We have to do the SWOT analysis. What is my strength, what is my weakness? If we write them down in the pen and paper, and if we think that how I convert my weakness into the my strength, and how I grab the opportunity. And if we take adopting the success people's, the way they, the recipe of success is in the success people, what lifestyle they follow, what strategy they follow. If we just research on this and we apply every day in our life. And because if we sometimes when we start our journey, on the time the road is foggy, we're not able to see clearly, and we are don't know. But on that time, moving slowly is important. And because if we moving slowly, then we see the next few meter clarity, and again we move, then we get the next clarity. So moving is very very important. If we start that I'm not able to see, so what I can do, that will not work. So it's a natural, sometimes the ultimate goal we not able to see. But if we start our movement, then we get new idea, new concept. And what is very very important in our life, that is find a mentor. Sometimes actually due to our mental blockage, we are completely stuck, or we don't know what I should do. But on that time, if we have a right mentor, actually right mentor help us to guide if the road, what I am doing wrong, what I am doing right. So it's very very important, and to find a right mentor in our life. Actually right mentor are they properly shape our life. Actually right mentor work as a mirror. Actually in mirror we can see ourselves better way. And so that is very very important. And we should accept the criticism and feedback. Sometimes we are not ready to take criticism and the negative feedback. But if we think that if each and every criticism, if we develop a mindset that we develop a filter capacity, that means if someone criticizes, then what is the criticize point? Is it applicable for me? Really, then we have to be work. And if it is just it's not applied, then we should ignore. So we have to be develop this kind of mental strength. Actually, that is very very important, and this mental strength we can build only when and we work on ourselves on the daily basis, and we make a ritual. That means by doing some prayer, yoga, exercise, self affirmation, practicing gratitude. Actually, all those are very very powerful. Well, actually, when we spend 15 to 20 minutes time, and that 15 to 20 minutes actually it save our daily 2 hours time, unknowingly. And because so when we think, and that is productive thinking. Most of the time, the way in generally we are thinking, that is overthinking, and that not produce the result. But what is important in the productive thinking and we action oriented, most action, instead of overthinking, if we taking action, that actually create the difference. And sometimes it's a common thing is we are saying that our luck is bad. It's maybe our parent, maybe our partner, maybe our office boss, or maybe our political leaders. We are blaming them. Actually, when we blaming them, actually we completely lose our control. Actually, it's a natural thing. Some if we grow in life, we have to be take care with our family member and society also. But if we just too much judgmental and too much to giving energy to write them, then actually we just not focus on ourselves. And so what is very very important, that and what I can do better, and I think sometimes it's a very good thing that we are thinking, overthinking. Instead of that, if I overthinking about someone, if I directly say something and just take a small decision without overthinking, I think that is also very good. Good that we have a clarity and we take action. And few things I don't have control. So if we think on this, actually it just drain my energy. So it's better that we live the way that is. And another things, what is my personal observation in my life, I, I the problem actually that not too much bigger, or actually by overthinking we make them bigger, and we are feeling that I am not I am very weak and I am not incapable. So your belief becomes your thought becomes your word becomes your action becomes your habit becomes your value, and your value becomes your destiny. So we have to change, if require our wrong belief system to right belief system. And our this empowering belief system is empowering belief system. And we can and make our own life. And I think all the time it's not important that we react and respond to everyone. And if we too much focus on everyone and react and respond, then we lose control of ourselves. So I think if we more focus on what is my goal and on that at every day, and I think that is very very helpful. Well, otherwise, if we too much distract, if we too much react and respond, then we not reach our ultimate destiny. And I, in this self-talking journey, what I want to say is that make a positive vibes, make each and every day spend some time with quality people. It may be in YouTube University some positive thought process and some creative thinking. Spend some time with ourselves to love and care ourselves. And because when we just saying that I give my life to others. Actually, on that time, we are not loving and care ourselves, and on that time, I think it's not the best way. At first I have to love and care myself, and then only we can take care of our others. If we not live, love and care ourselves, then it's not possible to love and care others. Yes, I am kind of crazy people. Yes, I am a crazy that each and every day I am saying the same thing in front of camera, and what I want to say that yes, as mm, I am crazy, but yes, this craziness is sometimes required, as because I think each and every crazy people also, they do something exclusive. So sometimes crazy is also not wrong. Craziness is also good things if it is really good things. And because by this craziness I run a campaign that each and everyone should spend some time for their body soul mind. And if I change myself, then in future, if one people is changed, I think that is a reward for me. So I wish all of you stay healthy, happy, and thank you so much. Bye bye, take care.